The only person who could ever mess with this gun would be the sucker with the bread to buy it.
So give that gun to Flyboy since he ain't no good at shooting. Some Colts, classic Colts, nice. Including Derringers, okay. I suppose as a last resort, why not? Now, that's what I'd be grabbing, is a shotgun belt, loads of shotguns, and shotgun cartridges.
Okay, let's go.
Nice big blast radius, take out several zombies at once, at least knock them back. So they're finally doing what I said they should have done at the start and relocate to the department store.
Look here, man,
I know, shut up, will you?
So I guess they do know he's turning into a zombie. I can't remember, as I said, but it sounds like it from that little interaction they had there.
Never make all 4 entrances, it's too risky.
We'll make it. You just be ready to open up for us.
What's she doing with the blow torches? Is she going to toast herself some zombies?
What?
One of the cars, why don't you use one of the cars over there?
So they're going to hotwire the display car or competition car? I think they do. I can't remember again for sure.
The keys! Stephen, the keys!
This guy is an idiot, Flyboy.
Keep him, Stephen, just keep him!
Gotta lock yourself in there.
That's it, leave him. I would too. And not the bad leg again. It's going to get bitten again. Ah.
Jump in the back.
So he is hotwiring the car. Okay.
Alright?
I actually like the way, despite the blue tint, that the special effects are done, because this is supposed to be at the outbreak of the zombie apocalypse, so that's why most of the people don't seem very decayed, which makes sense. So the zombies still feel pain if he was able to burn his hand.
I'm hoping they'll just go away after they find they can't get in. I'll get the alarms. Get in the car.
So they've now sealed the shopping centre shut and locked the zombies between the safety glass and the trucks, and are going to set up the alarm so it'll trigger if anyone breaks through, so they can rest and relax more readily in this place that they're holding open. And I presume the remaining zombies that are inside, they'll just clean up over time. They've plenty of guns and ammos to do it now anyway.
We'll get it all locked off, then we're going on a hunt.
100%, so I was right, that's what they're going to do. Is this zombie flirting with this lady? They seem to be engaged in a bit of eye tennis. So they've cleared out a lot of the stragglers, it looks like. But what are they going to do with the decomposing bodies? Bring them down to the basement, I think. That's what I'd do. So they're just going to inject Roger with loads of antibiotics and hope it'll do the trick to cure him. Well, fair play to them, they're looking after Roger, but they may live to regret that, because I think he does turn. Starting to come back to me now.
I've seen half a dozen guys get bitten by those things. None of them lasted more than 3 days.
So they do know that the bite's infectious and that it will turn them into zombies. So therefore, shouldn't they be guarding him?
Didn't we whip him?
We sure did, buddy. We whooped them.
We whipped him and we got it all!
And I can understand why Roger is asking that question, because he wants his death to mean something. And I think everyone wants their death to mean something. You don't want to look back in your life or what caused your death and think it was all meaningless or purposeless.
Ready?
Leave me alone, it's alright, it's my problem. Just get out of here, I don't want you here.
I think this lady has realised that Stephen's a bit of a dickhead, and she's regretting that she got knocked up by him.
This place is gonna be rotten. We
Gotta clean it up, brother.
See, I was right. You have to get rid of the bodies, otherwise it's going to stink the place to high heaven and spread disease, infect your water, etc. And even Roger, when he's dying of zombie bites, is still shopping. Again, that reference to our obsession with consumerism and materialism. Oh, they're storing them in the freezers, it looks like. The meat freezers. Good idea.
You never know.
Yet again, the obsession with money, even though money has become worthless. We used to call those pick and mix the penny sweets in Ireland because they used to cost about a penny each. Used to love those as a kid. Those 3D viewfinders, I had one of those as a kid as well. I was obsessed with it. I think I only had 2 discs though to put in the thing. I thought she said she wasn't going to be dead, Mother, and there she is doing his hair. Duck Hunt, the classic arcade game, and of course Super Nintendo game. Or was it N64? I can't remember. I didn't have either. I do remember playing this car game on Atari. I really miss video arcades, and actually, I'd be too old for them now anyway, but I think kids today miss out. That was a great experience in the 70s, 80s, and up to the mid-90s, where kids would just gather and hang out together in the arcades. Of course, cost a fortune. All my pocket money used to go on it, basically.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
And that's a line that I famously remember from this movie. And it's off-quoted, I think, in other zombie programs and movies.
Hurry up!
Okay, Roger's turning. I don't think the morphine's going to do much good. Otherwise, you could inject the actual zombies with it. Just put him out of his misery. A bullet in the brain at this stage, guys.
I'll stay with her.
And again, like Z Nation, I think his friend will give him mercy.
Take care of me, won't you, Peter?
Yeah, Roger's asking Peter for mercy at this stage now.
Don't do it till you're sure I am coming back.
No offense, mate, if you ask me to do you in because you're turning into a zombie, I ain't gonna wait until it's a mistake. I'm gonna do it right now because you asked me to do it.
I'm gonna try not to.
I don't think it's in your control, Roger.
For all I know, the brains are already dead, and it's the idiots that are still alive.
So the scientists are saying only idiots come back as zombies.
Illogical hell.
Peter's struggling because he has to kill Roger. He's loading up on the booze. I wouldn't blame him. I'd probably do the same myself.
We should feed them. What else are you going to do with them? Give me an alternative.
Well, feed them what, man?
And since we haven't touched upon our nuclear resources, why don't we drop bombs in all the big cities?
Yeah, as I said, I think nukes are a bad idea. You're doing more damage than you're curing. I would look at napalm or an equivalent. Thermobaric weapons, for example.
The things that you're talking about here sound like just...
Well, Roger's definitely coming back as a zombie, Peter, so you can shoot him with a clear conscience. You did what he asked you to do.
Please let him finish. Let us know whatever.
It's really all over, isn't it?
Quiet here.
Just shoot him, Peter. What are you waiting for, man?
Quiet.
We've got to remain rational.
Good job, Peter. Hard job, but good job.
Got to remain logical. We've got to. It's that or the end.
Wise words by that scientist, because the problem is most people in any panic situation become illogical and act irrationally, and that's why they're extremely unpredictable. Target practice using the mannequin. Smart, because Flyboy needs that.
Thank you.
Steven?
Is this a candlelight supper for 3 we're having here? With Peter as the chef?
Peter, what about you? Where are you going?
This is just for the 2 of you.
Ah, Peter did it just for the two of them. Sweet man. It's the 70s. Being pregnant and drinking went hand in hand. Plus a fag or two, or as we say in Ireland, cigarettes are called fags. Doesn't mean the other term. And a drink to the fallen, Peter. He's proposing? Flyboy? Seriously? Even worse, she's accepting.
We can't, Stephen. Not now.
Thank God. She's smarter than I give her credit for then. Some baby books, I guess you're gonna need those for when the kid is born if you're lucky enough to survive that long. So what, they've been here almost a month now? Although it looks more than a month, she's definitely grown about 3 months in size, at least, in terms of the pregnancy. So we can see the television is now off the air. They haven't been attacked by looters, it looks like, so far. So they seem to be managing okay for the last few months. They still have power. We see plenty of zombies still around. We only seen one decayed body on the ground. But I'm wondering if it's been a few months why the other zombies haven't decayed yet. Because if they've just hung around that mall, they haven't been eating anybody and had no food.
Attention all shoppers. If you have a sweet tooth, we have a special treat for you.
So they still haven't turned off the marketing and advertising in the shopping centre.
There hasn't been a broadcast for 3 days. Why don't you give it up?
They might come back on.
I doubt it, Stephen. Looks like society's gone.
What have we done to ourselves?
We've destroyed ourselves, unfortunately. And again, I guess that's the message this movie is trying to convey, that to this obsession with materialism and consumerism, we're exploiting our planet at a rate greater than it can sustain and destroying ourselves in the process.
Stabilize it. That's right.
He's teaching her how to fly. Good stuff, Stephen.
That's it. You got it. Hon, you got it.
I'm sure there's a bit more to helicopter flight than taking it up a little bit and putting it down a little bit. I may be wrong.
I got trucks blocking all the entrances. Look at that.
Yeah, trucks. The sweat.
Okay, the looters are now targeting the shopping centre.
Why don't... Shh, quiet.
I think we should
Jesus Christ, shut up and listen.
We don't like people that don't share. You just fucked up.
So this seems like some random motorcycle gang that's just come across the shopping centre. They're going to target the guys to give them the opportunity to open it peacefully. But I agree with the gang. I wouldn't trust these guys.
Just 3, huh?
Holy.
So the leader of the motorcycle gang, I seem to remember he was in From Dusk Till Dawn with George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino, directed by Robert Rodriguez. Wasn't he the guy who had the gun hidden in his crotch?
Let's not make it easy for him. Come on.
That's a lot of looters on the way, and they definitely could have used Roger in this situation. This is a lot of people they're going to have to fend off. I don't fancy their chances, to be honest. But hey, at least they may clear the zombies outside the place for them. They're definitely doing that by lobbing grenades. So these guys are just having a whale of a time wrecking all the zombies outside the shopping centre. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but that guy with the mustache that I said was in Dusk Till Dawn, is that actually Tom Savini himself? I don't know why, and I was trying to look it up there, but I couldn't find it. Something is telling me it is. He's the FX master of practical FX.
Get up on the balcony and stay out of sight. I'll meet you at the information booth.
In fairness, how are two guys going to take on all of these? They can't. I think if I was them, I would just gather up as much supplies as I could, hop in the helicopter, and move on to someplace else. And these guys are not looking to stay here. They're just going to do a raid. And again, representing the consumerism theme of this movie, they only care about things. They're grabbing jewelry, clothes, crap that doesn't matter in this situation. They're even robbing the zombies' jewelry. And again, that could be a message from this movie as well, that we're the zombies getting all this material stuff, and then some thieves come along and just rub it in our face and take it off us. So it's meaningless. And these guys are just playing with the zombies, squirting soda in their face, throwing cream pies, are somehow fresh after 3 months.
Flyboy, where the hell are you?
Oh, he's gonna go Rambo, like the idiot he is. These guys are taking everything except the shirt and tie, which is the one thing they've left back.
It's ours. We took it. It's ours.
And again, we see the whole possession of things theme coming through Stephen here. And he's willing to kill for things, even the few surviving remaining humans.
God damn it, Flyboy, what the hell are you doing?
Exactly, Peter.
Sight. They're after the place. They don't care about us.
Well, they do now, Peter, because Flyboy shot them up.
All right, damn it. Now we've got a war.
Exactly. Just because that idiot couldn't let go of a few things.
Say goodbye, creep.
Well, that's one way to kill a zombie, machete to the head. These guys obviously haven't figured out that you need to shoot them to the head. Medieval mace, I like it. Another guy going for the serial killer decapitation method. Why was that guy in the shopping mall, the fat guy, in just a pair of shorts anyway? I didn't see any swimming pool so far. Don't tell me he was just wandering around bathing in the fountain when he was alive.
The hell you gonna watch on that thing?
Oh, man.
First he tries to steal the smallest television in the shop, and then when the guy points out to him that it's useless, he decides to smash up all the televisions. These guys still like, all of them, Peter and the guys attacking them, still like the thrill of the fight, even these end time situations. Come on people, time to get out of here, on the copter and let's go. Is Stephen going to get his comeuppance here for starting this trouble in the first place? He's shot now. And this guy wants to do a Tarzan melee of zombies using the bunting.
You son of a bitch.
You got him, Peter. Fair play to you, man. So now they've looted the place, they're leaving, but unfortunately the mall is overrun with zombies now. Stephen's wounded. As I said, lads, get on the copter, get out, start somewhere again. And Peter deliberately shot him in the shoulder so that the zombies could get him. Nice. Why did that Mexican guy strap himself into a blood pressure regulator machine while zombies are crawling around him? That makes no sense. He wanted to monitor his own blood pressure as he died. Exactly, remain still. Did you not know you wanted your blood pressure taken? And now Stephen's a goner. As I said, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. He deserved that for a long time.
Flyboy!
Flyboy ain't flying no more. I think I'd probably use that gun on myself if I was Flyboy. I wouldn't bother taking out the zombies, just end it. I'm already bitten. I've seen what happened to Roger. Like, what's his plan here? He's bitten half to death already. He is just going to put the burden of having to kill him on his friends.
He's dead.
And the mother of his kid.
We'll just wait a while and see.
I think he's just doing that to reassure her. I think he knows as well Stephen is a goner here. We finally got that blood pressure reading the guy wanted.
It's almost light. Let's go. He hasn't answered the radio for hours.
Exactly, Peter. If she can let go and she's the mother of his kid, it's time for you to let go, man. And zombie Stephen is here now to join them. But is he going to try and get back to the other two? Because the guy said the zombies seem to flock to what they remember from life. And his last memory would have been where the other two are hiding. So is he going to break through and now lead the other zombies up to them? Well, he seems to be pointing, so he must be leading them towards them. See? I told you he should have killed himself. But he was too stupid even to do that good act.
What is it?
Stephen. They're coming up.
So Peter has figured out that Stephen is the one leading the zombies. At least he can put him out of his misery, hopefully.
Go on, get out of here.
Peter.
I said, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly, Peter. Why don't you go with her, man?
I don't want to go. I really don't.
So Peter's had enough. He just wants to die now. He's been a bit selfish there, to be honest. But I suppose I get it. The shopping centre, before it was devastated by the looters, was the last vestige of humanity he could cling on to. And now that that's gone, he's lost his hope.
Get it! Move on!
Come on, Peter, go with her, man. She's pregnant. She needs you. She can fly the copter now as well. Come on, mate. Change your mind. Come on, come on, come on.
Welcome to my party.
So the zombies are still clever enough to know how to use the ladder?
Started a life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm
okay, so Peter's plan is to off himself with the Derringer.
going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scar.
He's not coming, I think, girl. You're gonna have to go.
Flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car. Wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar. Just
okay, you've changed your mind. Good, but talk about leaving it to the last minute.
on my avatar. This world is so bizarre. Empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking
Is she gonna be gone by the time he gets there? I don't know. Can't remember.
shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost. I'm sick of this place. Don't know
No, she sees him.
how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay.
That's it. Give him both guns. Keep his hands occupied. This guy's been holding on to Roger's gun for about 3 months.
I think I'm going crazy. Don't think
Come on, get on the copter, man. That's the easiest thing you have to do.
I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots.
Now, apologise to the woman for being a dick and taking that long to make up your mind.
Are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face.